Hello everybody. So today we are going to do something. This was asked by a viewer to can I explain? He wants to use his DP32 as a live system. He wants to put chorus and reverb on his voice. He wants to use the internal, which is fine. So what we do is, okay, so now to do this, you can do part of it. If you're not doing the if you can do this on one track only, because the way I'm doing this. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the effects insert without using the without putting the guitar amp on. So what we do, okay, so we'll go to the big screen here. So this is our thing. Now, as you can see, I'm coming through at the moment through the system. I am going right through the DP32 to your house over there, wherever you are, on your phone, on your computer. So what we do is, first thing we do is we look at mixer, and we're going to go and we're going to insert the effect onto track 1. So let's see, I can't tell what's on. There, it's on. Okay, so track 1 has now got the effect insert on it. And now we go into our effects. So you can see I'm pushing the effect button at the bottom. I got chorus already set up. I haven't tried this yet. But now we go and we're going to turn it on. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to change the position. So I'm using the cursor keys over here to move around. So I'm changing the position. I'll move this way so you can see it a little bit better. And we're going to put it on play. Now that means it should be doing chorus right now. I can't really, yeah, I can hear it a bit. So I can play with the rate. So I can turn the rate up and I can turn the depth down. So now I've set up the chorus on here. Now the nice thing about this is if I wanted to, I don't want to, but what I can do is I can go and I can, go back. See, it has all these little things that it sets up. So I can go and I can go into the select here. So I'm in the guitar effects. I'm not in the send effects. So I can turn on noise suppression. So that means it'll now use it should stop. I don't want to have that on for too long because that's not going to help me here. Let's go select the next one. I'm not turning the amp. If I turn on the amp, this is what happens. So that's not good. That's not good. The amp's a little too loud. It's the problem. So I'd have to change. Let's see. I don't want to turn the amp on because that's what'll happen. So we're not going to do that again. So I can turn on the compressor. So this is good. So what you can do here is I can play with the compression a bit, and I can bring it. I can bring it down. I can bring it up. I can turn the level. Whoops, we're getting some feedback because of the microphone. So bring that down a bit. So there. So now I've compressed my voice. It's now quieter on the system. But yeah, you can do it too. So you can add compression to your thing, and you can set it to where you want it. We're not going to use that, so let's go back to where compression is. So it's on. You can turn it off again. So now my voice should be back up to where it should be. So I got a flanger or chorus. It's like you can change it now to whatever you want here. So you can do weird things with it. You can tremolo it. You can auto it. That's always fun. So let's go back to chorus. So I've got chorus on. So now, how do I get the reverb? Okay, so we're going to go into the send effects. We're going to turn on reverb. I'm going to put it to Hall. I'm going to do the return. Do return all the way full here. So let's just turn all the way up here. That's just so we can hear it when I start. Now we go back to mixer and we go over to send 1. So here's send 1. Turn it on. Pre or post? I'll do post today. And then we just start turning it up. Make sure master's up. So now I should start to echo. There you go. So now I have chorus and I have effects, reverb. Now if you want to record this, that's a little harder. What you need to do then is you need to, if you want to record now you can't record the reverb because it's going through the stereo bus, and that is the ether, and that's out. But if you do a bounce, so if you record this with your chorus on, so if you go back into your, let's go back to effects here, so I can change this. Let's just change it for fun too. Change the room. Check 1, check 1, 2. All right, put it on plate. So I got plate reverb right now. Now if I go back into the guitar section here, And if I want to record this onto the track, I would switch it to record. Now it will record the chorus, and we can change the depth, so I can put the depth up, and then I can take the rate down, or I can turn the rate all the way up, which should give me a weird voice. Now you do have delay on here as well, but that means that now I have two delays going at the same time. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can turn the time down on this, so it's a little closer, but you don't want to use that. You want to use, sorry, that was the wah. So back on the chorus here. And yeah, that's how you would do it. And then if you want to record it, if you set this to record as it's on here, as you can see here, the position is record. If I have it on play, it just plays. So I'm not recording it at all. It won't mess up my track. But I can switch it to record. And if I want to add so that I can record that track, then I can do a bounce to record with the reverb on as well, because the reverb will come through on a bounce, or it will come down through on a mix down. That's the cool part about that. So I hope this video helps you out, as I sound really weird right now. So that's about all there is to it, really. Yeah, now if you want to use your external effects, then I suggest you go send 1, send 2, so you know how to do that. So on your effects here, let's go back to sorry, you can't see anything. Now you can. There we go. So let's go back into, if you want to set it up so that you're going effects out. Now effects 1 is send 1 out there. Turn off the reverb on the effects loop here. So in this thing here, so in the send loop, turn it off so you can use it. So off, there we go. And then what you would do is you would then go menu again. Oops, not menu. Go back into your mixer, and then your post and your pre over here on the sends, or the effects loop, you just have it send out, and then you would have it come back in if you have enough tracks. That's the whole thing. And then have it come back in, and it will be set up in there. So I'm just going to go back to mixer for a second, and I'm going to turn off the insert effect for a second, just so I'm back to normal. And yeah, that's how I would do this. So that's my solution for that. I hope this helps you out. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.